Thoroughbred Action is presented by Hardacre Farm.
Welcome to Thoroughbred Action from Gulfstream Park. I'm Ron Nicoletti. It is a beautiful Sunday afternoon. 11 races to show you. Here are our track and weather conditions.
We start the afternoon with a fast main track, a firm turf course. Temperatures in the mid-70s again today. First of 11 on the Sunday program over the turf at 5 furlongs, an allowance optional claiming event for 2-year-olds. Scratch the 6, Clouded Judgment, a field of 8. First race favorites included the 1, Bourbon Currency, and number 7, El Dulce. Racing at Gulfstream. The favorite El Dulce was away well. Here's Reed Can from down toward the inside. These two, the first two to begin, from Tenacity Zip, who comes away in third. Always a Dreamer on the far outside. Anonym rushes between horses alongside Candy Max with Bourbon Currency toward the rail. He saved his spot, and he's now third, only 2 lengths off the lead. The early trailer is Mick Aaron. They leave the backstretch and move on to the far turn with Reed Can in front a half a length. El Dulce on the outside in second. Racing in third is Bourbon Currency. He's only 2 lengths off the lead. Followed fourth by Anonym, then to the outside and Always a Dreamer alongside Tenacity Zip. McAaron tries to run on, and at the back of the field is Candy Max as they run to the top of the stretch. Up front, Reed Can maintains the lead and gets away from El Dulce. The danger appears to be Bourbon Currency, who's muscling off the fence to try to get to the leader with 1/8 of a mile left to go. Carlos Montalvo and Reed Can still finding up front. In fact, Reed Can strong, leads by 3. Bourbon Currency up into second, but time has run out to get to Reed Can. Reed Can all the way. Bourbon Currency second, El Dulce third. McAaron finished fourth. Tenacity Zip completes the high five in 55-2. Upset winner to start the afternoon at better than 20-1. Number 2, Reed Can, takes to the turf like a lawnmower run amok, and he goes gate to wire under Carlos Montalvo for Phil Combest and owners Gem Racing and Combest Racing. It was 1, Bourbon Currency second, 7, El Dulce could only manage third. To the second race now on the start of the early pick 4 at 7 furlongs over the main track. Scratch the 3, Indian Scout, a field of 7. The favorites were 1, Entangled, and 4, Promete. And they're off. Good start for Promete, who goes looking for a clear advantage. Away in second is Legacy Azteca, splitting horses, and up the challenge now is Whoop-De-Doo. Entangled is toward the rail, but clearing off up front, Promete, the boss. 6 furlongs to run in the race, and Promete calls the shots a length and a half in front of Entangled, and Whoop-De-Doo second and third. Heliodoro is fourth, and then down inside Legacy Azteca. Fueled by Drama is second last, and the trailer is Mass Approval. The race now to the final half mile of the contest, and up front, Promete going quickly, but he's opened a 4-length lead. Entangled is second, Whoop-De-Doo on the outside third, then Legacy Azteca fourth. Fueled by Drama improves the spot, racing ahead of Heliodoro, and Mass Approval is last. The opening quarter was 22-4. Around the far turn they go. Amisael Jaramillo and Promete call the shots. They lead it by 2. Up into second is Whoop-De-Doo trying to get around Entangled, who's ridden hard third. 4 back to Legacy Azteca, then Fueled by Drama with a 1/4 mile left to go. It's still Promete and Amisael Jaramillo with the advantage. Entangled trying to do something about it, so is Whoop-De-Doo. The rest are far back, led by Fueled by Drama, who got inside of Legacy Azteca, but Promete just keeps going. Promete now by 5. The battle's on for second. Entangled trying to beat out Whoop-De-Doo. Then a late run from Heliodoro to try to get into the super, but Promete is an easy winner. Never a serious threat, and he won it by 4.5. Entangled will outrun for Whoop-De-Doo for second, and then it's very close after that between Heliodoro and Fueled by Drama in 1:23. And number 4, Promete, never faced a serious threat in today's second race as he shot right to the top and won easily under Amisael Jaramillo for trainer Gilberto Zerpa and owners AB52 LLC. Second was 1, Entangled, who fought the whole way to get that spot ahead of number 6, Whoop-De-Doo, who ran third. Time for a commercial break. When we come back, we'll continue with Sunday's card right after this.
The Pegasus World Cup Invitational is January 27th at Gulfstream Park, and that weekend we have something new, the Pegasus World Cup Betting Championship. I'm lucky to be joined enough by 2 guys who will be playing in this tournament, including
Ray Arsenault, defending NEC champion.
And
Hi, Acacia. I'm Ross Gallo. I'm a 13-time NHC qualifier and also a member of the NTRA Players Committee.
we're so excited for it. Join us here at Gulfstream Park. $500,000 expected pool, no entry fee if played on site. This is for the players.
Back now for the third race of the afternoon at 1 mile over the main track, maidens of the special weight variety. A field of 8 signed on. The favorites included 6, Barrier Island, and 7, Mockery. And they're off. Good start for Mockery, a good start for Barrier Island, and down at the inside, Scary Not Scared away well. Sweet Magic is at the rail as they run out of the 1 mile chute. It's the blue-colored Mockery and Luis Saez who drop over to lead the way. Far outside, Coach Rocks now comes on to be second. Then it's a cluster including Haraka, Scary Not Scared toward the rail, and Barrier Island. Widest of all is August Snow with Bernarda between horses, and Sweet Magic drops back last of the 8 with less than 6 furlongs to go. The opening quarter was 24-1, 2-1. It's Mockery in front by a length. Racing in second is Haraka on the outside. Coach Rocks third. Scary Not Scared tucked in fourth for Zayas, a length in front of Barrier Island. To her outside is Bernardo. Widest of all is August Snow, and still about 5 or 6 to Sweet Magic. They pass the half mile and move to the far turn. Mockery and Luis Saez through a 47 1/2 mile have the lead a length and a quarter. Scary Not Scared tries to bid from second. 3 wide, Coach Rocks in the 2-path Haraka. Barrier Island and the black and red colors get started while about 3 wide and gaining ground. Here's Barrier Island into third. Gap of 4 to Bernardo, then August Snow. Sweet Magic's played no part as Coach Rocks and Nick Juarez come away with the lead. Mockery set down driving, trying to re-rally second over the top, and Barrier Island. These 3 will settle the score after 3 quarters in 1:11 2, and they're into the drive. Mockery battles back, but Barrier Island has the momentum out in the center, and Barrier Island strides to the lead. Mockery back into second with Coach Rocks, but Barrier Island is edging away. Barrier Island and jockey Tyler Gaffleone to win it by almost 2. Coach Rocks re-rallies for second, Mockery third, Haraka finished fourth. Sweet Magic ran on to complete the high 5. Number 6, Barrier Island, rallies down the center of the race course to get the victory in today's third race under jockey Tyler Gaffleone for trainer Shug McGahee in the Phipps stable. It was 8, Coach Rock second, ahead of 7, Mockery, who did all the heavy lifting. She had to settle for third. To the fourth race now, maiden claimers on turf at 7 1/2 furlongs. Scratch the 11, Dynamic Dancer, a field of 11. This was a wide open betting race. And they're off. Good start out wide for Byzantine Gold, who goes looking for the lead. Alongside him early is Chief White Sox. These 2 move a length better than Smarter, who's trying to get over. Down at the inside, Fast Fact is already dropped over. He'll land fourth. Some Dreams Come True will be about 5 wide with Family Justice between horses. Milo Diamond is at the rail. Far outside races Cousin Tino. He's about 6 lengths off the pace setter. Golden Away is next. Then Go Harley Go. And 5 to the trailer, Wigwam Summer. They leave the turn and straighten out for their journey up the backstretch. Byzantine and Gold leads the way 3 parts of a length. Smarter on the outside second. Some Dreams Come True is now third. Down at the inside, Chief White Sox follows along fourth. Cousin Tino is 4 wide. Family Justice is between horses in the 2-path. Then it's Golden Away and Milo Diamond. Go Harley Go is next. It's a length back to a reserve Fast Fact. He's only about 6 1/2 off the lead, and he's well clear of Wigwam Summer, who's not keeping up through a 47 3 opening half mile. They swing around the far turn, and Byzantine Gold and Nick Juarez maintain control. Smarter launching an attack on the outside second. 3 wide and Family Justice third. No place to go for Chief White Sox. Golden Away is 4 wide. Milo Diamond splits horses and tries to secure racing room. Fast Fact will swing 6 wide, and they're at the top of the stretch. Smarter comes away with the lead, but Family Justice moves to him on the outside. Milo Diamond's into the clear, and on the far outside it's Fast Fact. 4 chances, but Fast Fact is rolling for Monterey Jr. Here's Fast Fact getting to Family Justice. In between horses is Milo Diamond. Fast Fact in front. Second, Milo Diamond. Third, Family Justice. Fourth was Smarter, and Golden Away finished 5th in 1:30 and 4. Number 7, Fast Fact, weaved through traffic, tipped wide off the corner, but ran down the leaders inside the final 16th under a heads-up ride from Pedro Monterey Jr. for owner Omar Londano and trainer Sandra Slivka. Number 2, Milo Diamond at 60 1 for second, ahead of the 4, Family Justice, who ran third. To the 5th race now on the start of another pick 3, 6 1/2 furlongs the journey here. Claimers in for a price tag of $6,250. These are fillies and mares which have not won 2. A field of 10 signed on. Lukewarm choice was the 10, Mama Cheetah. And they're off. Level beginning. From between horses, that's Starship Impulse who gets the first call. Kabuki has speed. Wiggle It, Jiggle It is allowed to settle, and now she marches forward to take the lead. It's Wiggle It, Jiggle It by a neck to Kabuki second. Starship Impulse is now third. Down at the inside, Member comes on to be fourth. Out wide and racing in fifth position is Mama Cheetah. She's about 5 lengths off the lead. Next comes Star Baby. Moving at the inside, He Wears the Crown ahead of Beautiful Alley. On her outside is Tavrita, and the trailer is Vintner Special. They pass the half mile and swing to the far turn. Wiggle It, Jiggle It clears now to lead by 2. Kabuki, the nearest pursuer, second. 3 in front of Starship Impulse, third. Mama Cheetah's on the outside, fourth, followed by Member in fifth. He Wears the Crown is sixth. 4 lengths back to Star Baby, seventh. Beautiful Alley is eighth. Tavrita is ninth. And Vintner Special is 10th and last as a move is made by Kabuki. And Kabuki now passes the quarter pole with the advantage. A host of pursuers led by Starship Impulse and Mama Cheetah on the outside. Back to fourth, and He Wears the Crown running on his Beautiful Alley, and they're at the top of the stretch. Kabuki set down for the drive and maintains it a 2-length advantage. From between horses, He Wears the Crown stand side. Beautiful Alley might be the stretch danger with less than 1/8 of a mile to go. Here's Beautiful Alley storming home on the outside. Can she get to Kabuki? Kabuki pleads for the wire. Beautiful Alley surges but misses as Kabuki hangs on to win it. Beautiful Alley second, Mama Cheetah third, Starship Impulse fourth, and 1:18.2. Number 5, Kabuki, broke through with a maiden score on the main track last time out, runs right back on the main track and gets another victory, this time under Misael Jaramillo for Hudson River Farms and Lisa Lewis. Number 2, Beautiful Alley, launched a late attack but just missed while second, ahead of the 10, Mama Cheetah, who ran third. Time for a commercial timeout. The Rainbow Six sequence in race 6 comes your way right after this.
Passion for horses and a commitment to breed champions is the foundation of Hardacre Farm. Founded in 1999 by Amy Tarrant, owner, breeder, and trainer, Hardacre Farm, now based in Ocala, continues its tradition of success. From the Breeders' Cup to Gulfstream Park, Hardacre Farm, from the breeding shed to the racetrack, in pursuit of producing the best.
We have to take care of these horses that, give us so much joy.
Being accredited by the TAA gives us instant credibility.
People trust us even more than they have before because they know that the TAA has been to all of our locations and that our horses are well cared for.
I mean, this farm wouldn't look the way it is, these horses wouldn't look the way they are if it wasn't for the generosity and the hard work of the Thoroughbred Aftercare Alliance.
They've united our whole industry in terms of the aftercare movement.
We're all working together for the same purpose.
Back now for race number 6 on the program. Maiden claimers on the main track at 5.5 furlongs and for a price tag of $12,500. A field of 12. The betting favorite was number 1, Seba's Ranger. And they're off. Good start from the far outside for Charlie's Cousin. Here goes Peckin to take on the early lead. Moving up at the inside, Seba's Ranger now lands second. Racing in third is Epic War on the outside and 40 hits. Splitting rivals now is KK's Revolver alongside El Guerrero Azteca. From the far outside, Charlie's Cousin's going to be at least 5 wide with Mr. GR just to his inside. Then back to Smiling Mason. It's a gap of 4 to Dramaturgo racing ahead of Falconer. Then it's a gap of another 5 lengths to Elastico, and Epic War drops back last. Around the far turn they go, and Seba's Ranger with inside position and the lead at the 5/16. Peckin is second. Up on the outside, here's a sharp move from Smiling Mason. Saez has him running 3 wide and on the attack. El Guerrero Azteca looks for racing room, and KK's Revolver's at the rail. They're at the top of the stretch with still many chances. Seba's Ranger has the lead. Peckin, Smiling Mason, El Guerrero Azteca, no place to go for KK's Revolver. 4 lengths back to Dramaturgo, as on the outside, Smiling Mason just keeps on going. Smiling Mason now strides to the lead. It's Smiling Mason to win it, and win it going away. It's going to be Peckin second, and close, very close, in fact, for the 3rd spot. Number 5, Smiling Mason, with a long sustained run from mid-flight, gets up for the victory under Luis Saez for trainer Armando de la Cerda and the Midwest Thoroughbreds. Big long shot 3, Peckin was second, ahead of the 4, El Guerrero Azteca. Might be 1 for the list, no place to go inside the final furlong. He had to settle for 3rd. To the 7th race now, on the start of today's late pick 5, on turf at about 7.5 furlongs. Scratch the 5, 14, and 15, a field of 12. The favorites included 9, Strike Midnight, and 12, Uncle B. And they're off. From the outside, Uncle B begins the best. Sound Values has speed, and Big City Heart is sent along by Andre Ramgeet. He wants to maintain his inside position, and he will. Big City Heart leads the way. Sound Values sets up shop second from Uncle B in third. Moving up the inside, and now fourth is Thuristic. On his outside is Liquid Aloha. He's dropped over. So is Tier as they round the first turn. Big City Heart leads Sound Values 3 parts of a length. Uncle B is back to third. Tier is fourth. Down at the inside, and Thuristic from fifth. Then it's a length and a half back from between horses. That's Salutation. Il Ferroni's down at the inside. Out 3 wide is Strike Midnight. He had a wide run through that first turn. Then down at the fence races on Cruise Control. He's kindly enough racing about 7 or 8 lengths off the lead. He's a length in front of Great Skellig, and then it's a gap of 2 to Liquid Aloha, who's now last. Moving up and by him was Al Sanafi. They make their way past the opening quarter in 23 and 2, and they go to the final half mile. Up front, Big City Heart pushed along by Sound Values. Thuristic makes ground toward the rail. He's had a good run of it too, Thuristic. He's the one to beat around the far turn run. Keeping him in at this point anyway is Uncle B. Then it's back to Tier, trying to run on his Strike Midnight. Veteran campaigners within 4 lengths of the lead through a 46 and 4 half mile. Sound Values comes away with the lead. He's being asked to quicken. Thuristic crying for racetrack. Uncle B still trying to keep him bottled up as they turn in. Sound Values has the lead. Where's Thuristic going to go? Nowhere right now. He's trying to secure the inside. That didn't work. He'll have to peel to the outside of Uncle B, and Uncle B's up to challenge Sound Values. Thuristic now into the clear. Is he too late? They come to the finish. Uncle B. Thuristic one more time. Thuristic, much the best. Give Zayas credit. He patiently handled him. He got up to win it from Uncle B second in 129 flat. Jockey Edgard Zayas had to be patient and certainly had to be frustrated inside the final quarter of a mile as Thuristic had no place to go, but he was patient, got him into the clear, and got up to win it. Bobby DeBona, the trainer of the son of Crown of Thorns, for owner Philip DeCosmo. It was 12 Uncle B who just missed, while second ahead of the 2 Sound Values. He ran a big race. He stalked the pace, made first run, and settled for third. To the 8th race now. We stay on turf. We stay at 7.5 furlongs, and we start the late pick 4. These are maidens of the special weight variety. Fillies and mares 3 and up with a field of 11. The off-time favorite was number 6, Parole. And they're off. Toward the inside, Gemstone Linda is being ridden for speed by Alban Jimenez. He wants her on the lead, and she'll get there. She opens 2 lengths now on Tapping Colors. The Big Gray comes away to race in second. Down at the inside, that's Blind Pool, who will race from third in the early stages. A bit wide is Love Thy Kitten. She's about 5 lengths off this runaway leader. Then from the inside, it's DeCrew, and working between horses is Parole. Parole's well situated early for Johnny V. She's racing about 6 lengths off the lead. Then down at the inside, it's Money Factor, racing 2 in front of Queen Jill. Boom, Boom, Boom is next, followed by Sympathetic. And at the back of the field is the trailer Morris Forever. Down the backstretch they roll, and up front Gemstone Linda leads it by 3.5. Tapping Colors is second. Blind Pool down at the inside is now third. Parole is inching closer, while fourth. At the rail fifth is DeCrew. Then comes Love Thy Kitten. She's drawn within 5 lengths of the lead. Money Factor is next, followed by Queen Jill and Boom Boom Boom. Then Sympathetic and Morris Forever as they round the far turn. Gemstone Linda's lead is gone. She's passed now by Tapping Colors through a wicked half mile of 46 seconds flat. Up on the outside, here comes a bid from Blind Pool to take over from Tapping Colors. Parole is with her. Love Thy Kitten is next. Boom, Boom, Boom tries to run on from the back, and they're at the top of the stretch. Taking over the lead now, Blind Pool, and Castellano shakes her up for the drive, and she has something in the tank here. Blind Pool by 3. Parole can't get her, nor can Money Factor or Love Thy Kitten. It's Blind Pool to win it easily. Blind Pool by 3.5. Parole second, Money Factor third, Love Thy Kitten fourth. Close for fifth, maybe Boom, 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 and 128 and 4. Number 6, Parole, made a bid at Blind Pool turning for home, but Blind Pool had something in the tank under Javier Castellano, and she wins easily and wins well. For Clarovich Stable and trainer Chad Brown, Blind Pool also owned in partnership by William Lawrence. 6, Parole, well clear for second ahead of 5, Money Factor, who ran third. To the 9th race now, Veteran Claimers on the main track at 6 furlongs, and for a price tag of $6,250. Scratch the 11, That's Artie's Boy. A rider change on 4, My Johnny Be Good, to Alvaro Doniz. 10 to the gate, the favorite was the 1, Social Roy. And they're off. From the rail, that's Social Roy, who hits the ground running. He'll try to clear off in the early stages. From between horses, Runaway Bull. Bocati's on the outside. Ausible away in that cluster. So is Call to Honor as they race down the backstretch. They're followed by My Johnny Be Good with Fifth Avenue Flash down toward the rail. It's a gap of another 3 lengths back, ridden hard and trying to get some position is Starship Apache. He's in front of only 2. They are Big Boy Bruno and the trailer Gran Identidad. They leave the backstretch and move on to the far turn after a 22-2 opening quarter. At 8-5, it's Social Roy who clears off to a 2-length lead. Racing in second is Runaway Bull. He's trying to stay close, a gap of 2 to My Johnny Be Good and Ausible. Then to the outside in Bocati. The rest are starting to string out. Big Boy Bruno's running on. He's having to cover ground, though, as Social Roy is loose at the quarter-mile pole. He leads by 2. Runaway Bull trying to get to him from second. Then it's a gap of 3 to Ausible third. 3/16 to go. Social Roy shaken up on the front by Zayas, responds and opens 3 now. Runaway Bull is flat to the boards, making no impression. Here's a late run on the stand side from Big Boy Bruno. Bocati between, but the winner is the leader, Social Roy, all the way. He won it by 4 in the end. Runaway Bull second, Big Boy Bruno third. Bocati finished fourth.
Number 1, Social Roy, shot right to the top and really had no threats inside the final 3/8 of a mile, giving Edgar Zayas his second winner of the day. This one for Sansananea Racing Stable and Oscar Gonzalez. Second was 7, Runaway Bull, ahead of the 2, Big Boy Bruno, who closed down the center of the course to get third. Time for a commercial break. When we come back, the Sunday feature. We're sprinting on turf right after this.
Crossing the finish line for the last time can mean an uncertain future for many horses. Recognizing the need for a dignified retirement, the racing industry has made racehorse aftercare a top priority. In partnership with Gulfstream Park and the Florida Horsemen's Association, Florida Track provides retraining and adoption services for retired racehorses. Thanks to their efforts, the end of a racing career can signal the beginning of a new career. In show jumping, trail riding, police work, even therapy for children and veterans. However, good intentions do not come without cost. As a nonprofit organization, Florida Track relies on tax-deductible donations and volunteers to help pay for feed, training, housing, and veterinary care. To find out how you can help, contact Florida Track today. Your support will go a long way towards a new beginning.
Back now for race number 10 on the program, the Sunday feature race. Sprinters on the turf at 5 furlongs. Scratch the 7 and scratch the 11. A field of 9. Favorites included the 5, Successful Native, and the 6, Platinum Prince.
And they're off. From between horses, Moonwalker gets the first call. Moving up to challenge is Successful Native and Platinum Prince not far away. Chestnut Johnny makes it a party. They're 4 across the course as they fly to the half-mile pole. Then at the inside, that's Jewel Heist ahead of Uncle Leo. Dr. J-Dub shuffled the last. Up and by him, both Brio Man and Our Independence as they're in 2 distinct flights around the far turn. Toward the outside, Successful Native puts ahead in front of Moonwalker. They work ahead of Platinum Prince third. Chestnut Johnny is now 4th. Running on 5th is Our Independence. Then down at the inside is Jewel Heist ahead of Dr. J-Dub as they're out the top of the stretch. On the outside and Successful Native to take the lead. Platinum Prince moves to him. Our Independence on the stand side and Chestnut Johnny knifes between horses with an 1/8 of a mile left to go. Successful Native, the past stakes winner on this course, he has the lead. Chestnut Johnny trying to thread the needle. Platinum Prince one more time. Platinum Prince at Successful Native. Successful Native, Platinum Prince. Wow, is that close? It's probably an 1.5 inches either way between Platinum Prince and Successful Native, with Chestnut Johnny third. Too close to call and 55-4.
What a finish in this Sunday feature. It was very close on the money, but the win goes to number 5, Successful Native, who holds off that late push from Platinum Prince under Danusuki from Marco Thoroughbred Corporation and Aubrey Mirage. Number 6, Platinum Prince, certainly ran a winning race, but he had to settle for second, ahead of the 8, Chestnut Johnny, who ran third. To the 11th and final race today on turf at 1.16 miles. These are maidens of the 2-year-old filly variety. Scratch the 1, 13, 15, and 16. Luca Panici on the 14, Nevisian Sunset. A field of 12. This was a wide-open betting race.
And runners away. Good start for Beach Waltz, who goes out looking for the early lead. From between horses, Jasmine's Gem has speed. Up on the outside, Hazana makes it a party. She's now 3 across the course in that second flight of runners. Moving up on the far outside, Navizian Sunset. Then down at the inside, Beach Bomb with Tiki Taka now raking between horses. She's a bit keen, trying to settle. Then it's the gray in the moonlight ahead of Opportunistic, who's on the outside. Being sent 3 wide around that turn was more likely than not. And then it's a gap of another 2 lengths back to Blue Union Rags alongside Solar Vortex, and then at the back of the field is Ready Witted. They race around the first turn through an opening quarter in 24 and 1. Up front, Beach Waltz leads the way. She leads by a neck. Up on the outside, that's Jasmine's Gem in second. Tucked in is Beach Bomb. She's a joint third with on the outside Navizian Sunset. Then in between horses, Tiki Taka, followed by In the Moonlight. She's a bit keen, trying to thread the needle for Gaffleone ahead of Opportunistic. Then 3 wide, Hazana. A length back to the team of More Likely Than Not and Solar Vortex. They're about 5.5 lengths off the lead. They're ahead of Blue Union Rags, and at the back is Ready Witted through an opening half mile in just 50 and 3 as they round the far turn. Beach Waltz and Luis Saez confronted by Jasmine's Gem, and Zayas and Jasmine's Gem turning up the pressure while pretty confidently handled. 3 wide, third is Navizian Sunset. Beach Bomb working hard at the inside and In the Moonlight. That's all for Tiki Taka. Running on from the back is More Likely Than Not, and they're at the top of the stretch. Beach Waltz cuts the corner and fights back to the outside, and Jasmine's Gem is right alongside, but Beach Waltz has something in the tank. Late run from Navizian Sunset. Stand side and Beach Bomb with a late rush. On the outside, Jasmine's Gem one more time at Beach Waltz, who won't give up. Too close to call. Beach Waltz, some kind of game, had the momentum inside. Photos with Jasmine's Gem in 1:44 and 4.
Number 3, Beach Waltz, wins a very close photo, but it was a well-deserved victory as she fought on every step of the way under jockey Luis Saez for trainer Mike Maker and owners Ken and Sarah Ramsey. Number 7, Jasmine's Gem, had the length of the stretch to get by, but never did, while second, ahead of the 2, B-Bomb, who ran third. High Five is a carryover going into Wednesday's action of more than $5,000. The late pick 5, $1,638.50. In the Rainbow Six today, we did have multiple winning wagers. Your 20-cent return is $2,311.38. Triggers a Wednesday carryover in the Rainbow Six of $167,192.59.
And that wraps up Sunday's action. Remember, we're Doc for live racing on Monday and Tuesday, but we're back at it again on Wednesday, Christmas week. Our first race post on Wednesday, 12:35 p.m. Boy, you got to be at Gulfstream Park, and happy holidays.
Hit the hay. I've been working all day. Hit the hay. Hit the hay. What do you say? Hit the hay. Hit the hay. Hit the hay. Well, I'm tired. Let me tell you, Jack, I'm so tired.